Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit, and this is part 2 of today's message. So, again, this just shows how in tune we all are, because this has just been sent to me by a lady who's actually the lady that's going to come to London to meet her twin, or let's see what happens. But serendipity has stepped in and put the things in place. But she's just walked into her office, and a guy in her office is wearing this t-shirt. So the fist is back. She says, and it says on it, "The future, as always, belongs to the brave." And you are a twin flame, which means that you are brave, because it takes a brave person to take the leap of faith every single day, to take steps into the unknown, to take giant leaps of faith, to move countries, come out of relationships, to change jobs, to really shake up your life, to follow the dream. It takes a huge amount of courage, and it takes a brave person. So this is a little acknowledgement from your divine masculine or divine counterpart, giving you the fists up to say, yes, you can do this. And it is so, and they are behind you every single step of the way. In fact, not just behind you, all of these messages, think about it. Where are they coming from? They're coming from your higher selves, which is you and your twin together. One soul, two physical bodies. Okay, so the messages, she says, early bird greetings. I had to quickly send this. It's a message for us all. My colleague just entered our room at work, and this is what is it on his t-shirt. He put it on this morning. It's a wonderful confirmation message. The future always belongs to the brave, and the fist is back. We will be victorious. Well, there you go. And I hope you will be victorious, because she's on her way to London. So good luck. Very much good luck. Okay, the next one is, I was going to share, because it's a new moon in Cancer. So I would recommend watching Twinstrology, because she's done a new moon in Cancer video, and I just started watching the beginning of it, and she talks about the trees. Now, if you've been following my videos, then I do a crystal grid, which is based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. You receive pieces of rose quartz, which allows to basically, when you meditate with the rose quartz and you have the collective intent to bring all twin flames into union and to ground the energies of unconditional love onto the planet. So with every piece of rose quartz, I infuse it with the energies of Holy Fire Reiki, and I set an intent with that. So when you receive it, if you continue with that intent, it basically grows stronger. And the more people that are included from all over the world, the stronger and the power it grows. Because just like in today's message, the lighthouse, basically, if you think about it, if you're part of then the crystal grid, which I do, has people all over the world. So you're anchoring in that light, but you're magnifying it, because A, you're doing it collectively, and B, you're doing it with the rose quartz. And rose quartz is all about unconditional love. Very, very powerful. And so if you want to join the crystal grid, I would love you to, because the more people that join, the stronger, and the power of it is huge, right? I was guided to set it up for me and my twin to come into union, and then I put it out for everyone when I started this channel. And it's amazing. It really is. I feel it now when I hold the rose quartz. I basically now, all of the rose quartz that I get, I also put it with the other crystals that I went to Stonehenge with. So they're anchoring in the energies from the summer solstice, and so basically the more and more and more things that I get guided to do for the crystal grid, it always goes to the intent to send that to the rose crystals that you already have, if you already have them. And it just grows, right? It will just grow and grow and grow, and the energies get stronger and stronger and stronger as we raise up in this love vibration that we're doing as a collective around the universe, right? So the new moon, I would recommend Twinstrology's read. Somebody also sent me this. It said, and she says, this weekend a new moon arrives. Of all of the new moons to arrive in a year, Cancer's annual event is particularly powerful. With the moon in her own sign, her qualities of emergence and emotional renewal are unhindered, and she doesn't act alone. Venus's harmonious link with Pluto suggests that no matter what, love will survive and be reborn more powerfully than ever now. And the dynamic link between Mars and Jupiter promises that, as long as we're willing to be brave, this is the beginning of a wonderful adventure. How exciting. And the funny thing is that the website that comes from is called Cana.com, which really made me laugh. Because in the UK, when you say you're a Cana, it means that you're like proper party person, right? And so I would definitely say that me and my twin were proper Canas, you know, when we first met. Me not so much, no, me not anymore, but he's maybe changing his ways, but we'll see. But I just thought it was really funny because it was just like the reference to being a Cana was hilarious. Now I'm just a Cana for love instead. That's the difference, I guess. You've got to put your passion somewhere, right? So I'm quite an extreme person, so I just put my extremes are in love rather than anything else. Okay, which is a nice place to be, I must say. Okay, all right. So the next thing is some songs that came through yesterday, and the songs were. I got sent through some things actually. One was a He-Man. There's an old, which is again about being courageous in love. And He-Man was an old program, and it said at the beginning of it, it was like a children's program, and he says, "I have the power," like that. And somebody sent that to me as a clip. Now, when I saw it, that was the program that I used to watch as a kid all the time. It was He-Man and She-Ra. She-Ra and He-Ra, I think, and He-Man, which is just so perfect. But I just remember at the beginning it goes, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power." And that is you, basically. You have the power. This is you putting your fist up, being victorious. This is your twin spirit helping you to do that, right? Okay, now a couple of songs. One is Bridge Over Troubled Water that I mentioned a couple of days ago. Now the number yesterday was 444. Now when I searched for the song, the length of the song was 444. What a surprise. The other one was about, it's a song by Rita Ora called Love Song. And it basically says, I don't want to sing sad songs anymore. I only want to sing love songs. Now, when I searched for it, there's messages all the way through it. But what I didn't realise is the first comment says, "You can so tell that this has been written by Ed Sheeran." Now, Ed Sheeran, obviously, he's a divine masculine just bursting out of every single pore of his body. And so many of his songs have messages. So when I saw that it was written by Ed Sheeran, I was like, oh my goodness, how brilliant is that? Now, the last thing today is again about believing that anything is possible. When I went to see it was my granddad's 97th birthday yesterday. I went to see him, and talking about the first message was about the lady's grandma who always helps. So my granddad, when I went to see him, he started talking about the deer. Now, deer we've had as a sign because of unconditional love. And he said, "Did you see the article about the deer in East London?" And I was like, "No." Anyway, look at this. Because, unbelievably, deer have been found in East London walking around the streets because they've come in from the forest. Now, guess what it says in here? It says, "Deer are usually thought of as shy and elusive, but this brave group seem at home on the mean streets of London." There you go. Well, there you go. So again, bravery included, coming home included, and believe that anything is possible, because this family of deer have rocked up in somebody's garden in the middle of London, and East London at that as well. So, you know, just when you think, and this is my granddad showed me this yesterday. So, you know, just when you think that things can't get, this is when you just have to put all expectations out of the window. You have to completely relinquish control and just say, you know what, whatever happens, happens. I'm just gonna roll with it, right? And just know that, you know, anything, once you put it out to the universe to say, actually, you know what, I relinquish all control. I put this in your hands because I know that you have my divine plan sorted. So I'm going to do all I can to follow my heart. I'm going to go more and more into my heart to believe, because I believe that I will be victorious. I believe in love. I believe in a brave future. I believe that I am fearless in love. I believe, I believe, I believe. Well, there you go. And that is the message. And if you want to have healing, then honestly, it's so powerful. I see everything. It's like so strong, right? It's like a film straight away now. I mean, it's just getting stronger and stronger. And sometimes, you know, it depends, but sometimes the divine masculines are just like, boom, there, just having a chat, you know, it's like a conversation, you know. So it, and the movement of the energies, you know, it's so powerful between, you know, like being caged to being set free to being, you know, teamwork, to then an analogy of where your energy's at, and then maybe it might be a past life that comes up, or it could be cutting energy cords. The other thing that Twinstrology was saying, I've seen a lot of the in healings recently, has been about the violet flame and burning up in the violet flame. And then Twinstrology, and I do that a lot for me and my twin, or in fact daily, you know, whenever I think about it actually. And so Twinstrology is also mentioning that, and I thought that was interesting because that's coming through in healings for quite so just over the last few days or this week, the violet flame, I've seen that in healings quite a lot. So that would be something else to do, you know, put yourself in the violet flame for you and your twin. Ask for Archangel Michael to protect you, to protect your union, to give you the strength and courage that you need to carry on being a brave soldier. And remember, you are a brave soldier in love, right? Soldiers, you know, they go to war no matter what, and they are courageous, right? So think of it like that. Give yourself a pat on the back, because it's an amazing, amazing, amazing journey, and you will be victorious. And you are a brave soldier. So carry on, carry on, carry on. All right, take care. Have a good one. Bye.